Here's your word for the day from Calvary in Lake Havasu. Visit us on the web at calvaryaz.com.
Hey there, Calvary family. Jerod here with your next word for the day, and we're going to be in Matthew chapter 20, verses 25 through 28. I feel in today's text is especially important because it's all about serving others, which is always a great reminder for me. I feel like today we live in a culture that is all about me, me, me. What can you do for me? What can I get out of this? And you don't have to be on social media very long to experience this generation's attitude and entitlement. If they say that the 70s were the beginning of Generation Me, then I can't imagine what it should be called now. So speaking of entitlement, even Jesus' disciples needed a reminder from Jesus because they were discussing things like who was going to be greater in the kingdom, which one of them would sit on his right or his left. So let's see what Jesus has to say about this, okay? Beginning in verse 25. But Jesus called them to him and said, "You know that the rulers of the Gentiles lord it over them, and their great ones exercise authority over them. It shall not be so among you, but whosoever would be great among you must be your servant, and whoever would be the first among you must be your slave, even as the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve, and give his life as a ransom for many." I can't imagine what Jesus' disciples' response would have been to Jesus' words here. The disciples do see Jesus as the Messiah, but they're thinking that Jesus would almost be this political figure of sorts that would rescue them from the tyranny of the Roman Empire. But the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, who will eventually rid the world of evil and tyranny, is saying here to take his example because he came to serve and not be served. And if you come into a life-changing relationship with Jesus, then you have been called to tell the world about him and serve in the process. You see, we as believers are ministers of the gospel. And did you know that part of the definition of minister is one who serves? And when you minister to someone, you take care of them. You know, I've heard it said before that the road up to heaven is down. And I think this is a great reminder as it relates to Jesus' example of humility and serving others. God bless, and I hope you have a great day.